and welcome back once again to Delve Into the Void. Jeremy Holder here, and we got a super rare appearance of none other than Tom himself. Yes, in case you don't know, he is the producer and editor and almost everything behind the scenes. He's usually behind the camera, so for him to be here in front of the camera, it's pretty rare. We haven't seen him in a long time. Last time I seen him on the show, he was doing the interviewing, and now I'm doing the interviewing. And Sean is still doing his Batman hiding thing. Hopefully he doesn't take 8 years like Bruce Wayne did, but we'll see. We're here to talk about a very special game. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. One of the rare occasions that I had to go out and buy a video game that just appealed to me when I saw it at the E3 presentation. I'm a big fan of science fiction games, especially the Phantasy Star series. And this game screamed to me, science fiction role-playing game. I was all over it.
Now, for me personally, as you can see, I'm in Smash Brothers, and as you all know, I love Smash Brothers. I got introduced to the Xenoblade universe through Shulk, through Smash, kind of like how a lot of people got introduced to Fire Emblem through Marth and Roy in Smash. So I haven't quite got a chance to dip into this game, but he did. Briefly, if you could just, because we don't have all day, because I know when it comes to JRPGs, the plots are long, huge, amazing plot turns. Next thing you know, someone you very, very like, a main character, just gets stabbed in the back by a very long sword. Can you briefly sum up what this game is about?
Briefly, there was a war between two alien races, and Earth was caught in the middle. Earth was destroyed, and there was what they call life vessels that escaped Earth. Now, they were looking for another planet to colonize, but the aliens got to them and blew their ship out of space. They landed in a planet called Mira, and now from there, you're one of these, if you want to call them survivors, that is kind of trying to colonize this planet. Really, to sum it up, it's epic. It's really epic in scope. You have 5 lands. Primordia, which is a grassland water, that's where New LA is located. That's where you start in the game. You've got, I'm going to butcher this name, Noctilium. Noctilum, which is a lush green forest and swampland. I'm just going to be butchering all these names.
I could make it like speak these names. So let me do that. Help a little bit. Or you want to continue butchering them?
Oh, I want to continue butchering them.
Okay. Here's your hatchet, sir.
Thank you. Sylvanium, which is a rocky old field. I just started to explore that. I'm a little bit farther now. Caldris, which is volcanic land. I think that's more towards the end of the game. And Oblivia, which is a desert, which I started within the last few days. And then you have your central hub, which is New Los Angeles.
That awesome scene, by the way, that he's talking about, where, he's talking about the 2 alien races, battling it out. We see Earth get destroyed. You see the ship leaving. If you have a second, look at that scene. It is amazing. Again, this game just throws anime vibes at you. It does. It's just heavy actionized.
And I'm only at chapter 5 right now. But there's side missions, there's affinity missions where you start to learn more about the backstory. And I've done more of the affinity missions right now. I just completed chapter 5. And I haven't even touched, the biggest part of the game is the mechs, the skells, that you start to get in chapter 6 and beyond. All of the planet is open, meaning you can start exploring everywhere. But there's certain places that you can't get to until you get these skells. The skells are the mechanized robots that will fly around a lot bigger, allow you to tackle different... Yes, you could say that. But you can start exploring immediately, but to really find out the whole planet, you got to really get these skells.
Wow, that sounds amazing. To me, it almost kind of gives me a little feel of like, when you have those big exploration games that are so huge and epic in scale, these side missions just be distracting you from the main mission, and you'd be on your way to be like, oh, well, what's this little bit right here? Okay, then I get sidetracked in this, and next thing you know, hours gone by, and you'd be like, I didn't even go and do the first part I want to do because I got so much amazing other side missions to do.
That's exactly it.
That sounds exactly how this game is going. I mean, and you look at the cover, you see this big awesome mech here, and it looks amazing. I've seen little footage of the mechs, how you can customize and everything. It looks awesome, like highly detailed. You got a chance to dive down into this game a little bit. What are your overall thoughts?
I'm really enjoying it. I will say that it's been a while. The first few chapters of the game is really getting a feel of the lay of the land, getting to know what the engines are. And it really has a rhythm to it, especially the battles, which I think is really cool is even though it's turn-based, you still have a lot of the games will do it where you have a weapon and it takes some time to, I guess, like a cooldown period after you use it. And once
So
you
it's more
upgrade,
like an action-based, turn-based game-ish.
it kind of is, because each weapon will have a cooldown. You have your melee weapon, and then you have your long-range weapon, and you can switch between them. And as you do that, you start to get a rhythm of the game. And there's also arts. Some games have magic spells. This one has arts, where you can cast your heal, you can cast your topple, you can inflict topple, you can inflict other damage on it. And it's really the first few chapters is getting that rhythm to the game, kind of finding out what character does what, and then you can branch as like different classes. You have your gunner, you have your protector. There's a lot to it.
So we definitely have to do a follow-up episode on.
Oh yeah, I'm only on chapter 5.
Talk about the awesome mechs on here, Gundam Wing. And we're gonna have to go ahead and talk about the online as well. But looking back at this game, something that a word isn't used too much with Wii U games, for Xbox One, PS4 games, they're used a lot. But this game looks incredible. How are the graphics on this game?
Graphics are gorgeous. Every terrain, every monster is a lot of detail. It's vast in scope, and it's breathtaking because you have the day and night cycle, you have the weather cycles, and they all affect the gameplay. But the presentation and the graphics and the music, really nice package. I'm very happy with it, and it looks really amazing, as you would say, amazing.
Wow. I mean, I've saw some cutscenes myself, and I'm like, you can tell that, like as you said, there's some people who branched off from Square Enix, because you have that heavy, detailed presentation feel of it. Where things are just, every particle and effect is in effect.
Yes. Really, there's a lot more for me to explore, but I'm enjoying. I'm probably about 40 hours into the game, and I don't even think I've scratched maybe a third of what's available.
That sounds like a real, true, amazing JRPG. When you get that far in and just still learning the basics. I haven't even got to mech yet.
I'm trying to collect items from my Collectopedia, where you can, if you fill up a row, you get a bonus. If you fill up a star item, you get a bonus. There is just a lot to accomplish. It's science fiction. It's right up my alley, and I've been playing it. I'm enjoying this game as much as you enjoy Super Smash Brothers.
Well, then I see you're enjoying it a lot.
Yes.
But it seems like you're still, scratching the surface of this game. So we're going to have to do another follow-up episode and pull Tom back from behind the camera. Get him right back here again to tell us more about these awesome-looking mechs, the other locations that looks amazing, and how this game feels probably 80 or 60 hours in. Because if you're just now scratching the surface at 40 hours, you got a little ways to go. That looks like, sadly, this is it for this episode, but we're going to be back, and we're going to be talking about more awesome games. Until then, go ahead and like, subscribe, and check back for more, and leave comments. What you want us to talk about, what you want us to play, look at, so on and so forth. But until then, this is Jeremy Holder.
Tom Morris.
And we see you again in the next episode of Delve Into the Void.
Access Vision. Your voice, your community.